Have you ever walked into a crowded room where stories are buzzing, smiles are exchanged, and you feel like an outsider? You stand there, trying to read every face, every gesture, but it's all just a jumble of information, leaving you feeling anxious, confused, and sometimes invisible. Do you wonder how some people seem to integrate so effortlessly, as if they possess a special ability to understand everything happening, from the smallest details to the deepest underlying dynamics? I used to be that person, someone who always felt out of place in social settings, someone who yearned for connection but didn't know where to start. Until one day, I discovered a secret, an art I call reading the room and people, a skill that not only changed how I interacted with the world, but also changed how the world perceived me. And the best part is, you can learn it too. Imagine this. Within the first 7 seconds of stepping into a room, a meeting, or a party, you can discern almost everything. Who holds the real power, the ultimate decision maker, who is trying to feign confidence to hide inner security, who feels threatened by your presence, and who will be willing to help you, becoming your potential ally. All those signals are there, waiting for you to decipher them, if you know how to listen with all your senses. This isn't magic or an innate ability reserved for a select few. This is an art, a skill that can be learned and honed. And the fascinating thing is, it doesn't require you to be the loudest, most prominent, or most confident person. On the contrary, it demands that you become the calmest, most subtle observer, like an undercover agent quietly gathering information, not to manipulate, but to understand. Your goal isn't to perform, but to become a mirror reflecting everything around you, someone who can see the whole picture without personal emotions clouding your judgment. Psychological science calls this ability thin slicing, our brain's capacity to make astonishingly accurate judgments from small, fleeting pieces of information in an instant. That's why sometimes you get a gut feeling about a person or a situation, and often that intuition turns out to be right. But to activate and maximize this innate ability, you need a prerequisite: calmness. Only when your mind is quiet enough, open enough, can you perceive the tiny signals, the subtle nuances that others often miss. So how do you achieve that calmness, to unlock this ability to read the room and people? The first and most important step: reduce your internal volume. Think of it this way. When you walk into a room, your mind is often flooded with questions, with incessant inner voices. What do they think of me? Am I okay? What should I say to make an impression? Am I standing in the right place? These thoughts create a terrible noise inside your head, like a radio playing too loudly, drowning out all other important sounds from the outside world. You can't hear the subtle signals from others because you're too busy listening to yourself. To do this, change your mindset. Instead of entering the room with anxiety about yourself, with a desire to be accepted or to impress, enter with a single purpose: I am here to observe. Tell yourself, I don't need to do anything. I just need to observe. When you free yourself from the burden of performing, you will feel much lighter. Take a deep breath before crossing the threshold, and in that moment, let all self-concern drift away. Become a blank slate, ready to record everything you see, hear, and feel. After reducing the internal noise, the second step is scan the room with peripheral awareness. Don't stare at each person. That will make them uncomfortable, and you'll also be easily distracted by trivial details. Let your gaze sweep gently, subtly, looking for overall behavioral patterns. Like a photographer looking for the overall composition of a shot before focusing on a specific subject. Let your gaze move from one group of people to another, from one corner of the room to another, without lingering too long on anyone. When scanning the room, there are 3 main behavioral patterns you need to pay special attention to, as they contain invaluable information. 1. Body orientation, legs and torso. This is one of the most honest signals. Legs and torso often reveal the direction they want to go or the person they truly want to interact with. If someone is talking to you but their feet are pointed towards the door, it could be a sign they want to leave or their mind isn't fully present. Similarly, if a group of people is standing in a circle and there's a small gap, it could be an invitation for others to join. Conversely, if they are completely closed off, it's a sign they don't want to be disturbed. Pay attention to the leg orientation of people in a meeting. Who is facing the speaker, who is facing the decision maker, and who is facing outwards, indicating a lack of interest or a desire to disengage. When scanning the room, there are 3 main behavioral patterns you need to pay special attention to as they contain invaluable information. Micro-expressions. These are genuine emotions that flash across the face in an instant, often from 1/25th to 1/5 of a second, before a person has time to conceal them with another expression. A slight frown upon hearing a differing opinion, a fleeting look of worry when a sensitive topic is mentioned, a forced smile that doesn't reach the eyes, all are valuable pieces that reveal their true feelings. To recognize these expressions, you need absolute calmness and non-judgmental observation. They are tiny windows into the soul, telling you what's truly happening beneath the surface. And as you practice these things, you'll realize something wonderful. Your stillness not only helps you observe better, but also sends a powerful signal to those around you. When you are still, you exude confidence, control, and a message that you feel no threat. You become a calm anchor in a noisy space. This creates a psychological phenomenon called social entrainment. Others' nervous systems will unconsciously adjust to your frequency, making them feel calmer and trust you more. A calm, confident person has a stronger pull than 1,000 eloquent words. They don't need to prove anything. Their presence speaks for itself. Remember, in social situations, awareness trumps intelligence. You might be the smartest person in the room, with brilliant ideas and profound knowledge, but if you're not present, not paying attention to what's truly happening around you, the glances, the gestures, the energy shifts, you'll miss crucial information that others don't see. You won't be able to connect deeply, make sound decisions, or truly influence people. Presence is the key, the ability to live fully in the present moment, opening yourself to receive every signal, every message the world is sending. Once you've honed this subtle observation skill, you'll begin to notice that in any room, you'll always encounter 4 main types of people, each with their own role and motivation. 1. The dominant person. They are often the loudest, take up the most space, and seem to be in control of everything. They might be the ones who initiate conversations, express opinions forcefully, and often attract attention. However, don't confuse loudness with real power. Sometimes this dominance is just a facade for deep-seated insecurity. Observe whether they listen to others or just wait for their turn to speak. 2. The real leader. This is the person with genuine power and influence. They may not speak much, but when they do, everyone listens. They possess calmness, a strong presence, and the ability to connect deeply with others. They are often the ones who resolve conflicts, offer wise advice, and can make others feel heard and respected. They don't need to prove themselves. Their presence alone carries weight. 3. The observer. Like you, they are also gathering information. They are often quiet, but their eyes are very sharp. They pay attention to every detail, listen to every conversation, and are often the ones who best understand the underlying dynamics in the room. Don't underestimate them, as they can be a valuable source of information and a trustworthy ally if you know how to approach them. 4. The outsider. They might feel lost, lonely, or simply unwilling to participate in what's happening. They often stand on the periphery or try to blend into the crowd unsuccessfully. They might look sad, anxious, or simply detached. These are the people for whom your presence can make a big difference, just with a friendly glance or a sincere smile. To become a true undercover agent in reading the room, here is your checklist when entering any space. 1. Enter slowly. Don't rush. Take a moment at the threshold. Don't plunge straight into the crowd. 2. Pause for half a second. Breathe deeply. Let your mind settle. Reduce your internal volume. Truly be present before stepping in. 3. Scan the groups. Observe how they interact. Who is talking to whom? Who is being left out? Who is forming a closed circle? 4. Observe eye contact. Who is looking at whom? Who is avoiding eye contact? Who is seeking attention? Eye contact is the window to the soul and a huge source of information. 5. Identify the calmest person. The person with the most stable energy who doesn't need to say much or do anything to attract attention often holds real power or confidence. This could be the real leader. And 6, notice those who avoid eye contact or make too much eye contact. Both can be signs of discomfort, pretense, or something they are trying to hide. The ultimate goal of all this is not to manipulate others, but to achieve true presence. When you are present, you can see patterns, emotions, and intentions that others miss. You become more sensitive to what is truly happening, not just what is being said. From there, you naturally become someone everyone respects without having to try. This respect comes from your ability to understand, to create a safe space and authentic space for others. Change your mindset. Instead of entering a room hoping to be accepted, loved, or noticed, enter to understand. Understanding brings calmness because you're no longer concerned about how you look or what others think of you. Calmness brings confidence because you know you have the ability to read and interact effectively with any situation. And confidence brings authority, an authority that comes not from imposition, but from authenticity, deep connection, and the ability to lead with your very presence. Start this journey today. Be the undercover agent in your own life. Observe, understand, and from there, build the most meaningful connections. The world awaits your discovery.